Broadcast. Back. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday, November the 30th, 2011. 4 p.m. Eastern. Last day of the month. What a day. What a day. Oh, my goodness. What a day. Come on. I mean, the 1-2 punch. Everything was looking so good. S&Ps are rolling over. Got down to my target of 1185. And then China. Got to check with China first. China to the freaking rescue. Exploding the futures here, as you see on the hourly chart. And then the 1-2 punch. Then burn your ASCII. 50 basis point swap, coordinated bank intervention to help what would have been rumors of a major bank failure, not allowing to get dollars, and the Fed cutting the rates to borrow dollars, 50 basis points. A bloody joke. But it is what it is. S&Ps continued all throughout the day, nonstop. Oh, Canada was involved. Everyone was involved. You name it. Most major of the G7 central banks were involved. And then to the moon. So it was a one-way Wednesday. And I tell you, numbers out of the U.S. very good. Very good. I mean, wow. ADP, 200,000. Well, a little bit more. 206, actually. Revision was down a little bit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Revision was up to 130,000 from 110. That's a good sign when you see revisions going in that direction. That is a good thing. But a lot of other numbers that came out today were very good. Canadian GDP, 3.5% year on year. Wow. That's pretty good. Chicago PMI, 62.6. Pending home sales, up 10.4%. Big number. Fed beige book, things are, so-so. Wow. What a day. What a day. What a day. Does it change things? Is the European problem solved? Not on your life. Are we out of the woodwork? Absolutely not. The stock market is just going to continue to explode and not stop? Maybe temporarily. But I got to tell you, we got this December 9th looming ahead. The funding issues looming ahead with Europe. I'm telling you, a major bank was going to go under. The stock market would have collapsed. It would have been such a thing of beauty. Oh, baby. Help me. Crazy. Dollar index melting down. When we take a look at the hourly chart now on the dollar index, this whole uptrend now is busted. Got to be long. But again, Goldman Sachs price target today for all of 2012 on the S&P, $12.50. $12.50. Stock market has biggest rally since March of 2009, up 4.2%. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, jing, jing, jingling too. Oh, yeah. That's a big Christmas present, baby. But, yes, dollar index now is busted. Busted. No, check with China first, always. Sorry. Talking to my premium members. As you know, I have a premium service. And you can benefit. Maybe you didn't benefit last night because we got killed. once again, unbelievable. It was shaping up to be a pretty good day, too. China threw the wrench into the whole thing. Should have known when China did it, they're sneaky. They probably did it first. And the 1-2 punch. But you look at this dollar index. And we look at the daily chart. And we see a nice break. Nice break. Double top. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Dollar index now, I guess, listen, we could go into maybe a real move. 3 cents. Why not? Certainly, you could make a case for a Fibonacci pullback. I just don't see how this solves everything. I really don't. So we do a fib. And I don't know necessarily we're going to have this big year-end rally either. I love it. Thomas Lee, J.P. Morgan saying, no. Lowered his expectations for a year-end rally. Just when the Fed did what they did yesterday. I love it. Thomas Lee. He sucks. But we look at this dollar index. 77.15. Another penny. Probably by tomorrow we'll be around here. Are we going to collapse to this? We would need a lot more. European resolution, everything got fixed. That would be the only thing, in my opinion. But, we do have a bunch of data coming out tomorrow. We got the big jobs number on Friday. Fed's beige book, things were okay, not bad, not terrible. Japan, numbers continue to be better. Industrial production last night, better. Dollar yen can't go anywhere. It sucks. That sterling yen pulled in 100 pips. Cable going out with a whimper. Big time. But when we take a look at some of the numbers coming out tonight, we got a lot of PMI data coming out of Eurozone, France, Germany, Italy. Look for those numbers to be pretty weak. Italian PMI manufacturing, 42.8 is the estimate. 42. 50 is expansion, above 50. So look for continuation of that. More weak numbers. U.S. initial jobless claims, probably going to be better. We've been trending under 400,000. People, I think we have a huge number. And I got to tell you, this dollar yen truly could be ready for, now, you want to talk about a year-end rally. Dollar yen. Wouldn't that be something? Get this dollar yen up to 80 end the year. 82. Oh, they could do it. Big time. You never know. Construction spending also, ISM manufacturing estimate is 51.7. Probably better. Probably going to be better, baby. But boy, I'm ready to melt some ice cubes, baby. What a freaking day. Just lovely. But we look at this dollar index again. It looks like we're going to pull in. And we take a look. Let's take a look at some of the pairs. Oh, baby. I mean, is the euro going to now make a move to here? To 140? Double bottomed? Possible. You have a 500 pip move. Then you get your dollar index to that 76 channel line. Sure. I don't buy that. But do I think we can get a continuation tonight? Absolutely. I see some sort of more of a Fibonacci move here. Retracement. 136. Right around there. Hey, that's the first spot. And certainly to the EMA. So I think Euro might pull in a little bit tonight, but I think at the end of the day, we probably are up again tomorrow. And you want to look to buy a BOP it. But the euro, really, when you take a look, euro Aussie getting annihilated. Oh my goodness. Risk on, baby. And this is a big break. And this is a monster break. You would think this thing can now free fall. Certainly down to 130. I mean, this thing is busted. Risk off, baby. It's amazing the stock market isn't even up on the year. I mean, not even up that much. This is interesting.
Job with that company. In fact, the official did leave,
did
get a job.
And former senior officials' actions towards big financial
looking into whether there
institutions.
is a quid pro quo or was a quid pro quo in the decision.
I don't give a shit. Whatever. But big break there. And again, major risk off trade. Big time. Euro yen really couldn't get going. You would think this thing, it was an outside candle. I got to tell you, I like this euro yen. I think this dollar yen, really, we could be talking. I know it pulled back nicely and it tried to rally and it failed, and we probably have continuation tonight. But I got to tell you, this thing pulls back a little bit more. I want to look to BOP it, buy on pullback. Dollar Canada. Almost a nice outside candle. Just almost took out previous day high. Now you got to fib this, baby. I mean, GDP, tremendous. Took out the fib by a little bit. But again, we know this about the wicks. So you want to, this thing could pop to 102.50. Want to be very careful. Certainly looks like maybe 102.50, but I think at the end of the day, between the U.S. doing well, housing. Remember, Canada supplies a lot of lumber, a lot of basic raw materials for housing. I don't think housing is coming back. I just think there's a lot of activity because there's a lot of foreclosures because house prices continue to go down. But certainly this dollar Canada double top, made a big run. I think we come down, we could be talking easy par. So you'd think this should be 200 pips. And last I checked, this is a risk-off trade. So dollar Canada, I got to tell you, I like this. I like it a lot. Dollar Swiss. Certainly looks like it's rolling over. Double top also. Should be a trade to the downside. It's Euro Swiss. Held in there. It's a bloody joke. What a day. Can I kill someone? I didn't even tweet anything. Oh, no, I did. China. But we take a look at this pound dollar. It still looks good to me. It's still a BOP. Yes, you had the wick, but hey, you had the wick yesterday. So it doesn't mean we can't pull back to like 56.60, 56.70. But at the end of the day, I think we close well. I think we're going to fib from this move here to this move. Talking about 159. Nice resistance there, too. Look at all the resistance we have here, 159. So even 58.75. Should be more. Should be a relatively easy night. Risk on. You got to be risk on. Hopefully there's a pullback. Be able to get in. Again, you're talking to a bear, but this bear got stomped on today. There's no such thing as easy night. Look at this thing. Oh, my goodness. This thing now, I mean, look. There should be more in this. Pound Aussie. We should be talking easy. $151. So certainly amazing 3 days. Just amazing it continued. And they actually even rallied this thing. I got to tell you, I thought this thing was turning. It looked good. Look at this. I was actually long. I dumped a bunch here. But this thing turned, broke the whole downtrend channel line. S&Ps were going down. Aussie was coming in. And then fucking China. Oh, sorry. Then the Aussie explosion. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Check with China. Crazy. But you look at this alley on New Zealand, Kiwi. It's got more to go. Always got to check with China. Certainly New Zealand should be more. But obviously we've had a huge move. We're looking at possibly 80. Possibly 80. But again, we've come now 3 days. We're up 400 pips in 3 days. You know, so if you're trading from the upside, you want to be booking your profit. I mean, today was nuts. This thing was moving in chunks. And we look at this Australian dollar. Still can't get over that alert. 97. Well, you know, 600 pips. Bang! But I would say bang. 106. Now, hey, we might pull back. But I got to tell you, I have a feeling. Stock market. Friday. Non-farm payroll. Hold up. To the moon. I think the stock market has potential to be up big. And as far as the S&P is concerned, you know, I mean, certainly for a rally standpoint, I could see something like this. 1320. Why not? Did fill in that gap, but, you know, certainly maybe 1320 around there. I don't think we take it out more. But if Friday's number is as good as I think it is, we have a good shot. And again, maybe bond yields could actually go up in the U.S. I doubt it, but, you know. But you look at this dollar yen, it's drifting lower. I got to tell you, get more of a pullback. This baby is very due. I mean, look how down we are. Mark Fisher, MF Global, did a bet with Kramer today. His long was the yen for 2012. I got to tell you, talk about, you know, year-end move. We see how the yen is extremely volatile at the end of years. All right, let's take a look at here. This was last year. Look at that. Oh, baby. Look at this thing. December, end of the year. The last 2 weeks of the year, remember this golden week, they're off. Illiquid went down 300 pips. Let's see. Year before, it went up 700 pips in the month of December. Oh, baby. Let's see. Year before, I didn't go back there. I did 3 years. Sorry. So, December should be a very active month for the yen. Could be up big. Dollar yen could be down big. But we'll see. But again, as far as tomorrow's trade, again, look for these European numbers to be weak. And I'd be looking, again, to buy the pullback. I think the futures might be a little bit on the downside tonight because they closed so strong. So I'd be looking more at maybe a lower, going into the euro numbers. Maybe we come in, and then probably the U.S. session we start to rally, something like that. Something. But, I take a look at some of these charts. Look at the hourly chart here, for example, on the euro. Still looks pretty good. Catching up to the EMA. Cable also. Flagging. Catching up to the EMA. Ready for a pop. So I think first we have a pop, and then we have a pullback, something like that. But do I think cable collapses tonight? No. Kind of see it pulling back to like 56.60? Sure. Probably pop, roll over, and then rally. Something like that. All right, team, I'll see you back at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. And again, if anyone has any questions, feel free to email me. Let's take a look at oil. At globalfxradio.com. Crude tried to rally, but still held. Looks like it's in an uptrend. Looks like it wants to rally. And again, the Syrian, Israeli, Iranian situation not getting any better. Gold also looks great. I think it's going probably up to 1,800. Print. Andrew Spantic, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need. Big resistance right there. 1775. Who truly loves to make you money. Although maybe I did, maybe I didn't last night. Certainly you should have been up on some of those calls. Oh, baby. Have a good night. I'm going to melt some ice cubes. Play some Christmas carols. Bye-bye.